magnificent, and nurturing. All right. So sometimes when we get to that space where we say nurturing, you don't necessarily have to be a mom to be nurturing. So I want you to take that concept out. And for my men that are still in the room, y'all gotta help us with this because we do a lot. All right. So I'm gonna talk to you guys today about attention. That is the new currency. And how much are you paying? Or are you gaining something from that? So I want you to take your phone out if you're not like kind of glancing at it already so we can stay connected in case we run out of time if you guys have any questions. How many people have met me before or seen me somewhere, follow me on Instagram? Okay, if you don't, I would like for you to do that. I want to be a support system to you. Since we're practically family, y'all done told me where y'all from and all types of things. D-Town in the back. All right. So most people follow me on Instagram, and it's Hard Work Trending, which is the first name of my practice. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's I'm Davis. I'm S. Davis. Y'all know, do y'all use Facebook? They told me that was for old people. Okay, good. All right. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Hard Work Trending Counseling. And then you can always email me at hardworktrending@gmail.com. And then the website is www.hardworktrending.net. I want you guys to keep in touch with me because I think support systems are so important for our survival. So let's go back to that word nurturing. Well, forward. Yeah, we can leave that there. All right. So, with nurturers, whether you're a mom, a sister, or just a student, some of us just say, oh, I just go to school here. I want you to know that we all give something. As women, as caregivers, as friends, boyfriends, and we might have boyfriends or relationships, we all give something, right? So we don't have a lot of time to be distracted. What we put in our mind is going to stabilize us. And there's so many things that swarm around. We got a lot going on. So in therapy, we use kind of one of your grand strands, cognitive behavioral strategies or therapy, right? And so what we believe is that your thoughts, because I'm talking about the mind today, your thoughts control your beliefs, your behaviors, and feelings. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions. What are you paying attention to that influences your thoughts? All right, so, and then how much time do you give to it? Remember, attention is a new currency. And how much are you paying? All right? What books are you reading? Okay, we in African American Lit. What else? I heard something over here. No, that don't count. Okay, so in the department of maybe reading, we're a little slack in that area. Okay, well, add that to your to-do list. Remember, you want to fill your mind with positive things. All right. Okay. Well, what music do you listen to? Let's go for that one. Gospel. Good. Country music. What else? Who's y'all's favorite singer? I heard Drake. Who else? Somebody said Cardi.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
No thank you, Drake.
Okay, no Drake today. All right, social media pages. Now that's where Facebook is gonna fall under. Okay, so what else are y'all streaming? What social media?
Twitter.
What else?
Instagram.
Snapchat, YouTube. Oh, all of that. How much do you? Who's on MySpace? I thought somebody say MySpace. I thought it got deleted or something.
I think it's good on there.
Did it get deleted? Okay. All right, so out of these 4 things that we talked about, how much energy do you allocate to, okay, books? We were a little slack in that area. I maybe had one person say something. What do you read?
Well, I read like a lot of like fictional, like supernatural type of books.
Okay, as long as you're reading though, because that kind of gets your wheels turning and that expands your knowledge and it also releases endorphins and energy, but we'll talk about that when we have more time. All right, so you are reading. Music, how much energy would you say you allocate to that space? 95. Is there a moment where you're not listening to music? In class. Who listens to music to go to sleep? Who listens to music when you work out? Okay. Social media. I wasn't talking about the other part. Okay, social media. How much energy are we allocating there?
Too much. Way too much.
Okay, I heard too much. Somebody said not a lot. Okay, well, what we use is called the DSM-5, and they're actually saying that social media is becoming an addiction. So if you are interested in being a therapist, that's going to be a high sparking area because people have now started experiencing depression, I'll put them all together, depression and anxiety due to social media. And so you might have experienced some of that, or maybe, you know, I don't know, I grew up in like that weird spot where we barely had the internet, like it was real slow, it was like AOL dial-up, like, so, you know, so we have camera phones, we had beepers, and, you know, you just paid, they call you back during lunchtime on the payphone. So, yeah, so we're kind of bringing it together now. But anyway, now this is considered an addiction. So once again, paying attention to what you are putting in your mind. We talk about our body and we want to be in shape there, but if we're not here mentally, none of this is going to matter because we're still going to feel inadequate. All right, so when I asked you about these different spaces that you allocate energy to, how does it make you feel? Okay, somebody yelled out Cardi. When you listen to Cardi B, what's the vibe you get? Okay, we said ratchet. From listening to gospel, how's that different? So we went from to okay. All right. How does it make you behave? And we're just gonna use that as one example for the sake of time. When we went from Cardi, what's our behavior like? We ready, right? Okay. And then when we listen to gospel, like we heard them sing, what did the vibe go?
It's like a makes you change your life around.
Peaceful, right? It was like, all right, I want you guys to practice peace and practice faith in your life to provide that peace for you. Because what you are filtering into your mind and what you are listening to in your environment plays a major part on what's happening internally. So what you are, and sometimes we don't realize it. Like if we have, the radio station plays the same songs over and over. Sometimes that can incite anger in us, or if, you know, we are, tell y'all a little bit about myself. Okay, so when I was like in 12th grade, I took anger management for like some type of reason. But when you listen to different types of music, it brings you back to that space, and you have to remember, that was 20-some years ago. Like, I'm not there. And then, you know, you start having kids, and so you have to think differently, right? I want you guys to get a grip on that earlier, right? So, next slide. You got to do that by training the brain. Okay, so everybody say that with me.
Training the brain.
All right. The brain is the king or queen. Pick one. All right, so one of the things that we do is you need to reframe your thoughts with counter statements. So, for example, if you have been unsuccessful with something and you say, I'm a failure, that's a negative thought. X that out, twist it around, and say, I got it next time, though. All right, so for every negative statement that you have in your head, maybe you don't feel beautiful today, but find something positive about yourself. If you are, because I got some guys in the room, sometimes we need support and we don't really know. We come off as angry or, you know, we just throw y'all all the way off. Just throw some kindness at us and be like, it's okay, babe. All right? But practicing reframing thoughts with counter statements. What I really want you to focus on is being kind to yourself. There has been this big plug or buzz with self-care. That is extremely important. But self-care is not going to get your hair, your nails done. It's working within yourself. It's caring for yourself and figuring out what you need. And so overthinking and overexerting yourself, people-pleasing, which is basically what that means, causes anxiety and depression.
Yes, no.
You got it? Okay. All right. So I want you to get rid of the thought that self-care is how I look. Okay? It's how you feel. It's how you think. And then you worry about how you look. Because you can be pretty and still be ugly. All right? So in order for you to do that, self-care does not have to cost money. It costs your attention. So remember I told you attention is the new currency. Alright, so first thing you want to do is establish boundaries. What are your non-negotiables, right? We're not gonna just say yes to everything. Alright, so what are some things that, I mean, I know you guys are kind of at an age where you can't always say no to everything, but you can be assertive and say, hey, not this time, or let's do it later, or can I do it another time? So you have to learn how to advocate for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to get older and people will just throw things on you, right? And that affects your mental health, all right? So allow and emit positive energy. What does emit mean, my scholars? Give it out. Okay, good. All right, so you're going to take in what you give out. Reciprocity, law of attraction. Okay? So you gotta be careful with your attitude. Remember, thoughts shape us. Alright, avoid inconsistent people and those that play mind games, right? So sometimes we deal with people who are kind of manipulative, or we kind of have unhealthy relationships, and they bring us up. Well, you know, we all happy in love, and then we don't hear from them again, and then, you know, like, okay, you know, you can't keep getting emotional roller coasters. That's not gonna work for you. Is that practicing good self-care? Are you caring for yourself when you allow people to play with you like a puppet? No. Negative, all right? So you gotta cut them off, cut the strings, okay? Another thing we struggle with, and that really goes back to social media, stop comparing yourself to other people. A lot of people see this manufactured life on social media, because it's happened to me before, where they think, oh, you got this going on, you like a Houston celebrity. No, I'm really not. I just love my job, you know? Yeah. So,
Period.
I tell people, and I tell you guys, don't compare yourself to other people. Like, you would never know that I'm a single mom. You would never know that that I grew up in South Park. There are certain things that you wouldn't know about me. Yeah. Anyway, don't compare yourself to other people. I think you can inspire or aspire to be like someone, but don't necessarily desire their life. Okay? And Oprah Winfrey has a quote that a person who desires to be you is dangerous. And so you want to identify your identity. You establishing boundaries and being kind to yourself is going to help you do that, because we all have gifts inside of us that everyone else wants to see. All right, and then the last thing is relax. Give your best, but don't overexert yourself. And you'll know when you get tired. Like, there's this nudge in you. So when we talk about the mind is kind of in two areas of our body. So we have here, and then we have in our gut. So sometimes people will say, I just felt like in my gut that was not right. And they always say go with the gut. But you got to be in tune with that. So that's why you have to pay attention to what's happening inside of you, and not necessarily bringing things from the outside, all right? Yeah, I think that was it. Was that 30 minutes over? That was good. Okay.
That was 30.